and welcome to Top Tip Tuesday. Oh, a Top Tip Tuesday. I've actually remembered to do one. So, my name is Liz Yuille. I am from Old Stables Crafts, based in Oxfordshire in the UK, working across the UK, France, Germany, Austria, and the Netherlands. Welcome to today's video. And being Top Tip Tuesday, I have a top tip for you. I have to apologise because it's sunny and things are reflecting off pictures. Anyway, I mustn't complain because sunshine's good. So let me flip you down to the desk and I will show you what I'm going to be sharing. And it's how to. I've got my thank you gifts to send out. And this is one of the embellishments that I'm putting on top. I do need to finish this one off, but I will be showing you how it's all done in a moment. So I've die cut all of the backgrounds for the stamp, and I've also die cut from a piece of scrap paper or card, the same, and that is now in here in my Stamparatus, and it's really easy to line up. Let me take the stamp off. So this is the hand penned. I can't remember if it's carrying over or not. I suspect it may not be, but I can't remember. Let me have a look. I should have checked before I started, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Hand penned, 105. It is carrying over. Woohoo! Excellent. The paper isn't, but the dies and the stamp set are. So I've die cut my blank piece, my frame, and I'm just popping my stamp into the space so that it looks, you know, kind of even all the way around. It will be tempted to stick to this. I've got a laminated piece of grid paper, so it is being a little sticky. So we now have our stamp mounted. We've got our blank. If I pop one of our die cuts into that space, let me clear this out of the way and bring everything down and in a bit. Let me bring in the stamp packet, pop that under there, because that then gives you a nice surface to ink up on, and just add some ink. And I do with Memento, I like to do a bit of a sort of swoosh and then a tap. The swoosh is to make sure there's ink, and the tap is to make sure it doesn't look as if you've just swooshed. And then just, and there is our perfect every time stamped image. And let me do that again just to prove to you how easy it is. So swoosh, tap, press. Perfect. So really quick way of doing it. None of this having to line your die up to the stamped image. It's already done for you. And I think those were the last two I needed to do. Yes, they were. Now, the other stamp that I've got mounted up is the infill for the large flower, which is, it's actually 3 stamps, but they will all fit together. And I've done exactly the same idea. So I popped them over the image that I want them to line up with. It's a fairly loose line up, so it doesn't need to be perfect. And then I've just mounted them up. And then all I need to do is grab my ink, which I have buried. I've actually prepared it. I'm filming this ahead of time. I'm taking it away with me for the weekend, so by the time you see this, I will have been away crafting with friends, face to face, for the first time in 2 years. And there we are. They're perfect. Perfect every time. So that's one. Let's do the other one. This one's a little bit off, but let me just, so what, I'll show you what I do. I literally just sort of line it up over the top of the stamp, pick it up, make sure it's in place. It's a pale colour, so I don't mind handling the stamp before it's been cleaned. Ink up again, and there you go. Da-da! So my top tip is do all your die cutting, do a frame, get your Stamparatus out, and do all of your stamping at the same time. Now, I will accept that the leaves and the small flowers I'm going to have to stamp by hand because they won't line up particularly easily because we've only got 2 leaves, and there's one stamp that does both of these, but frankly it's easier if I'm stamping the leaves to stamp the small flowers at the same time. But for the rest, woohoo! So let me just flip the camera up again and say thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope that helps. If you're doing mass production for a craft fair or an occasion, so if it's someone's, if you're having an Easter party and you want to send out Easter invitations to lots of people with die cuts on, perfect way of doing it. So thank you very much indeed. Have a fantastic day. If you've enjoyed the video, found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments at all, please leave those below the description bar. Don't forget to subscribe in the bottom right hand corner. I have to point to my left. Bottom right hand corner, and have a fantastic day. Thank you very much indeed. Bye.